So our Full Circle, Full Potential guide has just come out. So what is this guide about?
So the report, Full Circle, Full Potential, I think it's in the name really. So to realise the full potential of materials in the built environment, we need to make sure they're fully circulated. So we're using them again for a second and a third time. So this report, it's a guide to our approach to materials reuse, materials repair, remanufacturing, and repurposing materials in the built environment. Yeah,
that's really great, because I think we have worked on these processes over some time. What we sort of realised is that we really needed a standardised approach, anything from mapping materials in our existing buildings through to storing information about materials we're installing in our buildings now.
One of the challenges that we've had is like a common approach to the data and the processes that we need. The report explores quite a bit of detail around our approach to materials passports. Can you give us some of the challenges that we're trying to overcome?
So essentially, a lot of the time when a building comes to a stage of major refurbishment or end of life, we often find that we don't have sufficient information about the materials held in that building. So materials passports is one way to capture really good data about materials, particularly to enable the reuse of those materials. But it's about standardising an approach for how to capture data about materials. We need to understand what a manufacturer needs to know about materials if we want to take them back for remanufacture in the future. But we also need to work with our demolition contractors, manufacturers, and also our architects, because what information do they need in order to look at using repurposed materials in future buildings, for example, or for what they can retain in what we've got in the buildings that we have now.
Fantastic.
So what's your ambition with this report?
So I think to really get the circular economy working in the built environment, it needs wide-scale adoption. And so we're hopeful for this report that it will give a clear guidance to our supply chain, but other supply chains as well. And it will get picked up by the industry, evolved and improved on, but ultimately starts as a common language for the built environment in terms of circularity and materials reuse. So now the report's out there, where can people go to find more information?
Yes, people can just come to our website, britishland.com. We would love for the industry to read it. We don't have all the answers, but we really welcome industry collaboration on this.